Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. And you would have already finished your um, this week's assessments. That's reading and listening assessment on site. And most of you would have already completed your speaking event 2 part B as well. So by now you would have completed all the assessments except the writing event 3. And the writing event 3 is an academic research essay of 500 words, as your teachers would have told you about. And we've looked at some writing materials over the last few weeks. And from earlier on, you've been doing some writing, personal narratives, movie review, and you would have learned how to do paragraphing, how to link ideas, and so on. Now that this essay is just a bit different because you need to include research evidence in your essay. And it's going to be a proper academic essay, not like your first essay about your personal experience. So you would learn what are the main differences. For example, how to do paragraphs. How many paragraphs do I have to write in a 500-word essay? How do I include research evidence in my essay? Some of you would have questions like, should I add a quotation at the start of the essay? Do I just paste some quotations from wherever I get them? Do I just put them at the start of a paragraph or at the start of an essay and then just write my essay? No, we don't do like that. In academic research essays, we have to incorporate, which means we have to make the research evidence as part of the paragraphs. So today's lesson that you're going to receive that you would have received along with this video on Dynaspeak Online is a lesson on writing. So I'm going to quickly show you what it is. I'm sure your teachers would be discussing this or would have already shared this with you by email or Google Classroom, because it's really important that you do this and get some really good idea about how to draft your academic essay. So this is the thing that I was telling you about. That's getting zoomed really too much. Yeah. Yeah. So that's the lesson, and it gives you an outline of how you can plan and structure your essay. So look at the outline, and there are some questions at the end after this table. There are actually 4 questions that will help you review the structure, so you can give your answers based on what you've understood. And then there is a section 2, which gives you a sample essay prompt, and it also gives you a sample essay. So you need that's task 2. You need to read the sample essay to answer these questions. So wherever you see that highlight, yellow highlight, please write your answers there. So for this, you need to look at the essay is not in the order. So the paragraphs are in a wrong order. So first task is for you to see which paragraph goes where, which one is an introduction, which is first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph, and the conclusion is paragraph E, which is already given there. But A, B, C, D, they are in the wrong order. And then you need to identify the thesis statement. You will learn what is a thesis statement in the structure of the essay as well, and what is the topic sentence. So this will help you review the basic structure of an essay one more time before you actually draft your essay. And what's more important is how we incorporate research evidence. And you would have done a Dynaspeak Online lesson earlier on last week, the week before that, on plagiarism and introduction to academic essay writing, in which you would have learned what is plagiarism and why not to plagiarize. So in this case, it gives you an example of 2 intake citations, how you can give them, and how you can make a reference entry for those things. And after you draft your essay, you need to also format it on a Word document, and it gives you the guidelines of how to format it. So please follow these guidelines when you format your essays. And 12-point Times New Roman is something that we call as the font, and you all can see the font in a Word document. If you don't have Word installed on your laptops or computers, don't worry. Your Dynaspeak online account gives you access to Google document. So all you have to do is just log into Google Classroom email, just like how you would do. And then you have to go into so that's my Google Classroom, as you can see here. And just like me, you would also log in and you will see this page there. This is my class, and you will also have your class there, Suli students. So if you look at these 9 dots here, you just have to click on that, and you see something that's called Docs. And open the Docs, and that gives you the documents. Open a blank document, and the blank document, you can just start drafting your essay here. If you like drafting it on a piece of paper or in your notebook and later on typing it up, you can do that. Or if you like typing it and editing it on the computer, you can do that as well. So whichever you would like to do. But if you're worried that you don't have a Word document, Microsoft Office on your computer, don't have to download or pay for it and download. Just use your Dynaspeak online email. Go into Google Classroom and use the 9 dots on the right hand side, and then click open Google Docs, and you will get here, and you can name the document, say my Event 3 essay, and then you can start writing. By now you would have chosen one of the 2 topics that your teacher would have sent you. So type the title here, or you can even type the question here and then start writing your essay. So it's as simple as that, but please ask your teacher for any help that you need, because these days we're doing things distantly and remotely. So you will definitely need help, and we are aware of that. Um, so this box gives you that formatting guidelines, and then you have the sample essay here. So look at the essay and remember the paragraphs A to D are not in the order. So you need to put them in the order first, and then read the essay to see how the essay is structured. And finally, you see on a fresh page, you have a reference list. And you have some more questions after this, which gives you more understanding about how to include research evidence, how to make index citations, and how to make a reference entry, and so on. And so please do this task 3 as well. And once you're done with this, you should be fairly clear about how to draft your essay and how to include research evidence. But on top of that, you might still have questions about, if you find a resource and then you're not able to make a reference entry for that, or you're not sure, oh, who is the author? I can't find the author's name. Where is the date? I can't find it. Please ask your teacher for help, because this is your first academic research essay, and this the assessment's purpose, the first draft's purpose, is for us to guide you through the research process. We will not be able to help you in detail with every single thing like grammar, correcting your grammar and all that, but we should be able to help you with, the process itself. So please ask your teachers for help, and all the best for your assessment, and happy learning. So this is a very important lesson for today. And we've also shared one more, which is based on day 1 lesson this week, where you would have done some listening about Oaxaca from Mexico, food and diet kind of listening. And this also has, this is based on that listening, but this has got some discussion questions. But this would help you do some kind of brainstorming if you've chosen one of the essay questions about traditional modern medicine, for example, or if you've chosen the other question about endangered animals, whichever it is. Initially, you need to make a plan and brainstorm. And this is a task which helps you brainstorm, and then after you've brainstormed, you need to summarize it in your essay, and this gives you some practice with summary writing. So make some brainstorming notes and then write your summary, and this is a good opportunity to get some feedback from your teachers. Happy learning, and please contact your teachers with any questions that you might have. Good luck everyone with your writing event 3, and bye.